Hi guys, hope you're well. So as we get ready to enter into a new year in a few days time, I wanted to come on here and share this quick message with you because, as we go through life, as we go through different stages of life, there are things that we need to deal with, face in order to get to the next level. Living an empowered life is about new experiences. It is about change. It is about choices and decisions. It is about having courage to take risks. It's about vision, purpose, living intentional, adding value to others, adding value to self. Living an empowered life is about all these different things. But in order to have all these different things and being able to, maneuver into a place where you can do all those things, sometimes you have to stop running from the things that you have been avoiding. And an example of this that I can share is my experience of going through childhood sexual abuse. I've shared how it affected my life for over 20 years. A couple of videos back, I showed you the first hospital I was in at 22 years old, 3 years on medication because of these experiences. And I had that breakdown because I had spent so much time trying to run from the memories of my abuse in my childhood. Being sexually abused by my father was one of the worst things that had ever happened in my life. And it took over 20 years to recover from those experiences. It was a lot of hard work. I had to stop running. I had to start to sit in the uncomfortableness of those feelings. And it was very painful. It was very raw. It really took a lot out of me emotionally. And I believe that in order to have a good year, sometimes you have to face, or most of the time, you have to face the things that have been difficult for you. A lot of the time, people don't want to sit in the emotion of things that have been difficult for them, and they run from the things that are hard to face by pretending to be somebody that they're not, by drinking or taking drugs or emotionally eating or emotionally spending, anything but dealing with the horribleness they feel about that thing that they've never wanted to face. In order to live a truly empowered life, you have to face the things that have been hard to face. And it's not easy. It is very hard. It is emotionally draining at times. With support, it can be done. I mean, I did it with therapy, being in and out of therapy for years. As those hard and horrible feelings would come up, I would have to go and talk to somebody about it. And there'd be different things that would come up because I spent so much time suppressing a lot of the hard and difficult things that had happened to me. But, there is a benefit in, not running from the things that you find hard to face. It brings freedom. It opens your mind to different things in life, a new lease in life. There's so many reasons why it is good to face the things that you have been running from. Goals are good. Goals are great. At this time, it's great to start thinking about your New Year's goals. Or it could be building on previous goals or previous things that you've done. It could be, thinking about the things, the mistakes or regrets you've had and trying to do better for the new year. But also as well, to fully live an empowered life, it is also about facing the things that have been hard to face. And that is what I want to encourage you to do and think about. If you're somebody who recognizes that, you have tried to be everyone else but yourself, and you've spent considerable time, using the wrong things, maybe like drinking or drugs or getting yourself into destructive habits to not face those hard things. I want to encourage you to face them in 2024. It will be difficult, it will be hard, but in the long run, the benefits are going to be so great for you. My own story, as I've just shared, it took me 20 years to stop running from some of those memories and the things that I had gone through. But on the other side of it, at 35, I was finally able to have a clear peace of mind. I was finally able to start living the life that God had intended for me to live. I'm living life on my own terms, not influenced or dictated by the horrible roots of abuse. And I'm now 47 and I've achieved so much in 11 years. I think I've achieved more in this 11 years from 35 to 47. I hope I got my math right there. I've achieved so much in this short space of time, more than the 20 years I spent trying to suppress and deal with all the things from my childhood. So there's real power and there's real benefit in facing the things that have been hard for you, difficult for you. It might not be childhood trauma, as I said. It might be difficult feelings about yourself. It could be things that you've had gone on in your life. There's real power in dealing with it. So I want to encourage you in 2024 to make one of your goals, one of the things that you do, you know, to deal with the hard things that you have tried to run from, and get support in being able to do that. But I promise you, on the other side of it, you will be able to live a fully empowered life. So that's my word of encouragement for you today, guys. Stop running and start dealing with the things that have been hard to face.